All right, guys. Good evening to you. Welcome to today's session. I'm so excited. If you have questions during the session, you can just put it on the comments section. Today's training, we're going to be talking about sourcing directly from verified suppliers on Alibaba. Alibaba is like this very when you hear Alibaba is like the big boy of China importation. So we're going to be talking about sourcing directly from verified suppliers, how to spot real verified suppliers, supplier red flags that we need to run away from, and also saving money by spotting these verified suppliers to avoid frustration. So we have three different types of suppliers on Alibaba. I did not need to like go, oh, this is what Alibaba means, because I know Alibaba is like everywhere. Everybody knows what Alibaba is, and we hear Alibaba every day. So we have three types of suppliers on Alibaba. We have the gold suppliers, which are the paid members, but not always verified. Just like that, that verified badge that you can pay for on Instagram. These are the guys. So they pay for it, but that does not necessarily mean that they are verified. So we also have verified suppliers. These are the guys that have been inspected and authenticated by third parties to confirm that these guys are good, they are legit, and they are selling, good stuff. So we have trade assurance suppliers. These are suppliers that are eligible for buyer's protection. That is, your goods is secured, um, the quality is, assured, and every other stuff. So all of this, one supplier can be all of this, but the verified is the strongest signal. So a supplier can be gold, can be verified, can have trade assurance, right? But the verified is like the standard thing and the strongest signal for this purpose. What verified really means is the supplier has a valid business license checked by Alibaba. The verified supplier has like a verified operational processes, maybe video on site inspection and all of that stuff. Then the supplier has verified products and certifications, and also has like a trusted business history. Like when you go through their profile, there are proofs. It's not audio, right? We can see these things and all of that stuff. So these are the steps to identify a verified supplier on Alibaba. I'll be, giving like a breakdown of the steps, after which I'll do a demo, right, to show you how to do it in real life. So I'll just take the steps one after the other so that by the time we're doing the demo, you understand what we are doing. So the first thing is to search for your product. So you have to go to Alibaba, www.alibaba.com, or you download the app from Play Store or App Store, depending on maybe you're using Android or iOS. You download the app, then you create an account. If you already have an account, just log in to the account. You set it up. You could set up your location or you could leave it, depending on what you want really, the purpose of Alibaba for you, right? Then you enter the product you're looking for using the search bar, right? This is the search bar. You can either type in the name of what you are looking for, or you use this icon, which is for image-based search. Maybe you do not know the name, but you have a picture of the item. You could just, put it up here. Just click on this icon, just like the normal 1688 and Taobao and Pinduoduo stuff that you do, how to search. It's still the same process for searching for products. All right. So once you've done that and you've like gotten different suppliers that have that particular product, you need to use your filter. Okay, so on Android, this is what it looks like. When you type in, I typed in trousers, right? And there was a filter. This icon was here. I just had to like click it. It's like this. There's product, there's suppliers, they have regional suppliers, right? So three different categories. So if using products, you filter it. So when I clicked on this icon, which is the filter, it brought me here, right? I could now filter by the relevance, by the sales volume. Let me zoom in so that you can see my screen clearly. So I could now filter by relevance, by sales volume, how long I want the product to be, like the time duration. I want it to come before this time or after this time. So I could just pick any time I want the delivery. um I could filter to like get suppliers that have trade assurance in terms of quality and buyer protection. I could also, put in the minimum order quantity and all of that. So it has like a lot of filters, the global regions, material of the item you want to buy. Is it silk? Is it cotton? Is it polyethylene? Stuff like that. You could also like pick the color, filter the style using this place alone, this icon alone. So it has like a lot of things you can, filter with. I could not screenshot all of them because they're like a lot. So you could just click on it and scroll up to get other things you can filter with. So once you filter like, based on relevance or whatever thing you want to filter, you swipe to the right. Yes, to the right. Yeah, you swipe to the right and you see this, which is verified supplier, right? When you click on this, you have different suppliers, different products, right? You have different products that are verified. So this particular product are from suppliers that are verified, because I already like put trousers, right? And I'm going through like the product session. If you should click on suppliers, you are only going to see suppliers that make trousers that are verified. All right, but I'm looking at the product because I want to see different kind of patterns of trousers, different colors, different styles, and I don't want to like look too much, right? So that's why I'm using product. So once I click on the verified supplier, it now filters to only verified supplier products. So I have to like look for the badge, the verified badge. So on each supplier's profile or product listing, you need to look for this badge here. It's sometimes it usually says verified supplier, or it just shows as this blue badge, which is verified, right? So once you see this, you just know that this is a verified store and you should check everything about the store. So the next thing for you to now do is to click the product to see what it looks like and what has been verified. A lot of things might not be verified in that particular page, but to a large extent, they are good stores. That is why they have gone through like the verification process, and Alibaba has given them a verified badge. You need to check the supplier's profile. So on the supplier's profile, you see like the verified supplier, which I already mentioned, the badge. We need to look out for that. The company overview, the address, factory size, the number of employees, right? How many people are working in the company? Are they just starting? Do they have real factory images? What is the report that, because some of them are actually verified by some certain third party companies. What is the report? What are they saying about, what percentage did they give to them? What's the score? And also you need to ensure that the products are consistent, like the pictures on that particular suppliers page, that product page, are consistent. Not like you're seeing trouser on the same page, you're still seeing shirt on the same page, like everything is just scattered. You need to also make sure that the products are consistent. Then you also need to look out for the years that they've spent on Alibaba. So more years, more credibility. We could advise you to use like from 3 years upwards. 2 years is still fine. 3 years, 4 years, 5 years upwards, depending on what you're looking for. So once you click on this place, this company profile, it comes here where you like, it comes like there's a page before, there's something up here before this particular page. Just has to like, the view or the name of the supplier, right? So when you scroll up, you're seeing like the verified overview, like all the information that has been verified. Like I mentioned, it might not necessarily be like everything has been verified in the store, but these are like the important things that have actually been verified in the particular store. So that means Alibaba have gone to check, the third parties have gone to check, they've done their inspection, and they can tell the public that this is real. These are the things that they have rather, and this is everything that you need to know about the store. So we can see here that this company's registration date. This is the company's registration date. There's the floor space, that's the capacity, like how big their store is. This is it in meters. This is their annual export revenue. This is their years of exporting, 6 years. These are their main markets. So they serve North America, Africa, and Western Europe. So these are their main markets. These are their years in the industry. Have they launched any products in the last year? No. Right. So when you click on show more, it now goes like show every other thing that you might need to know. So these are the certifications that this particular store have gotten. Like I mentioned earlier, that you could look out for certifications from third parties to show if these guys are actually, legit suppliers. Not all verified suppliers have certification, but most of them do have certification. A large majority, let's say about 99% or 95% of verified suppliers have certifications, different kind of certifications for different things, right? So these are the certifications that this particular store have, and you can see that they offer customization services for low MOQ orders. We're also seeing that here there's a trust pass profile saying that the supplier's company premises have been checked by Alibaba.com staff to verify that on-site operations exist, meaning that they are not audio, they are not somewhere else. They are real, they have a space, and it's they work, that kind of stuff. So a third party verification company has also confirmed the legal existence of the supplier. So you need to look out for this, right, to make sure that this supplier is actually verified. So you can also click on home. It's always up here. This is what I was talking about. I scrolled up to like get this place. So it's always up here. When you click on home, there's a VR room. It's a virtual reality room that, when this particular icon here, right? When you swipe and swipe, it shows you like an overview of their space, how the whole building is, how their factory is, and everything that is going on there, right? So if you can also click on this tip. When you click on tip, you get to see like real life videos, real life pictures, videos like talking videos. Oh, this is what this product is. It has this, it has that, real life, so that you're not just seeing pictures, because not so that you don't feel that, oh, it's going to come out like this, it's going to come out very good. And when you get the item, it's not what you wanted, right? So you get to see like real life pictures, videos of those products. So the next thing, which is like the final step, is for you to review the product listing carefully. So check for detailed descriptions of the product. I already mentioned product pictures consistency, right? Clear pictures. And also check for your minimum order quantity. Does this store have like sell as low as what you want to buy? Because most stores on Alibaba sell in bulk, right? And you might not, this is not like the perfect place if you're looking for like one or two, unless maybe you're just getting like samples before you want to buy again. But you should also look out for MOQs. Are they selling 2 or 3 or 50, 100, like that? So check the descriptions. Is it what you want or not? Are the pictures consistent? Look out for the ratings, right? The reviews. This is what I highlighted here. The key attributes of the product, the reviews, right? And the response time. Because most times it's advisable for you to pick stores that are within or between 4 to 5 in terms of their ratings. so that you don't, for story that touch, right? 4 to 5 for their star ratings, right? Make sure you look at their reviews. And the good thing is that Alibaba, is in English, so most reviews are written in English, unless some that are bought by people from other countries that are written in their own languages. So you can also translate to like see what these people are talking about, how is this product, like is it good or is not good, and stuff like that. So you can also use the trade assurance and ready to ship filters for added protection, like what I already mentioned, like showed you the other time. The trade assurance, like buyer protection, to just say, oh, okay, in case of anything, can I return this product? um is my goods protected? Is the quality good? And all of that stuff. Is my payment secured? And all that. So you can filter that right from the beginning to get suppliers that have trade assurance. And the ready to ship filtered, like the data already showed you what time, the time frame within this time. Hope it's not going to take so long for me to like get my product and all that. So let's jump into the demo and let's see what it looks like. So yeah, this is what Alibaba on desktop looks like. Um, for the purpose of this training and for better visuals, I'll be using the desktop. I wouldn't want to use the Android version so that it's not very tiny. I would have to like zoom in, zoom in, zoom in. But this is, let me just show you quickly what the Android version looks like. So this is what the Android version of Alibaba looks like. For those that already have it on their phones, this is what it looks like. But I'm going to be using the desktop version so that we can see everything we need to see. So this is how the page is. This is what it looks like basically. Then you put in, or you could use the image-based search here, or you type in what you want. Let's say we want to buy trousers for men. So you see here that we have like different stores. So Alibaba had already like shown us this particular people, like, oh, these guys are verified. So you can, buy from them depending on what you want. But I can see here that they sell majorly jeans, right? So if it's jeans that you want and Alibaba has already like shown you this place, you can just go ahead to like, check them out and see if they have what you want. Or you keep going, you filter. So these are the filters here. You filter to see if this is what you want, right? So we have Alibaba guaranteed. They've been, certified and guaranteed that by Alibaba that these are good stores. Then this is the trade assurance I was talking about. Protect your orders on Alibaba, right? You can click on it if looking for suppliers that have this. Then this is the verified that's the supplier feature, where it has like the verified supplier, suppliers with credentials and capabilities, like it's written here, inspected and verified by third parties. Then we have verified pro suppliers, industry leading verified suppliers with 5 years plus experience. On Android, you won't see this, right? This verified pro supplier, you only see this verified supplier. So whichever one works, you can just filter. All of them will just come out. It's just that when you click only verified pro, only people that are above 5 years plus will come out, right? So if I should now go ahead and click on verified suppliers, you can see here that everybody now is verified. All the suppliers here are verified, only verified suppliers. And we can see their years of being on Alibaba. See, 2 years. I already mentioned that from 2 years above is fine. So 2 years, 4 years, 2 years, 2 years, 4 years, 4 years, like that, 6 years. So we could just go ahead and pick any store of our choice, right? And these are the certifications. You could also filter you could read more about the certifications, like know what the certifications are about and how they can help you in your sourcing. So you could click on any of this, to get only stores that have this particular certifications, right? So and the materials, the color, the style, waist type. So a lot of things actually that you can use to filter your product to get like the absolute best. Not like you're getting like just anything or you're getting random stuff. So you get like the best product. So we could just click on okay, let's choose this guy here. Let's choose this guy, and so we can see like this is the product page. This is a video of the product, real life. This is what the product is about, meaning the product description and all of that stuff. What what they offer and all of that. You could also click here to see other attributes. Place of origin. This is where the supplier is. This is the feature of the product. You could just check through all of this, but I'm going to this place, right? So the sales volume, $2,000. So yeah. So this is the know your supplier. This is where you check the company's profile, everything you need to know about the supplier. So we can already see from here that it's a 4.6 over 5 star rating, and they've sold over $2 million. This is their floor space. This is their delivery rate. Their response time is less than 1 hour, which is a very good one. You can see that they have over 224 staffs. These are their services. So we click on the view profile. So you can select this, everything. They were verified by SGS Group. All right. These are the things that they sell. So basically, it's just pretty much reading intensely, like going through all of the pages on that particular product profile, going through that supplier's profile to make sure that you're not buying nonsense, right? So we see here, satisfied. That's for this particular product, they only have like 3 reviews, right? Maybe a lot of people have not bought this product, but from the other ratings, you can see that these guys have been selling and they are doing so well. So we have their services here, which is the agile supply chain, blah, blah, blah. See all verified capabilities. When you click on here, you can see that these are the services, the quality control, and these are the certifications that they have gotten, right? So once you see all of this, you see here that all of this other stuff have not been verified, but but Alibaba and those third-party companies have been able to verify these other ones, but they've not verified this. But all these other things are present in the store. So these are the main products that they sell. So you see that the company's registration date is 2013, June, on 24th of June 2013. This is their floor space. You can download the report, right? If you want to if you don't want to spend a lot of time on the particular page, you could just download the report to see what what is the store about, what are they even talking about here, so that you take your time and go through the store. They've been in business in this industry for 11 years. They've been exporting for 11 years. So you see that they're big guys. They're not small children in this game. Then you see their certifications. You can click on any of them to read it, to know what certification this is about. Scroll like that. Check the certifications. If that's what you want, you could just move. If if you're already at the certification spot and you are convinced that you're like, oh, I think this is my plug, this is my guy, you can just go ahead, go back to the product and begin to check other things that you might want to check. So these are their production lines. These are the production machines that they have. They have over 185 production machines. Quality control, product support, traceability of raw materials. Yes. Product inspection method. They inspect all the product. They do random inspection too, and they'll also inspect according to the client's requirements. So these guys, you can actually tell them what you want them to inspect, and they will get it done for you. So we have quality control conducted on all production lines. Yes, that's quality assurance, quality control inspectors. They have 15 people that do this for them. So they have 15 people that do both quality assurance, quality control for them. Then we can see trade background, their main markets. They are majorly, exporting to Oceania, Western Europe, and Northern America. So maybe they do not have a lot of people buying from Africa, but these are the major buyers that they have from this market. So you can see that there are client types, retailers, and all of that. RD capabilities, customized on demand. RD means research and development. It's more like the innovation part of it. Are they open to innovation, trying new things, and like the cloud guys and no all those engineers stuff. So yeah. So customized on demand. They do like customization, sample processing, graphic processing. If you have like a sketch, you want them to like draw something for you to bring it to life. They have like all of this stuff. So new product that they've launched in the last year, 600, right? This is showing that they are growing, they are innovative, they are bringing up like new trends all the time. So these are like the guys on their RD team, two graduates, one technical school, and three junior college. So you see, it's pretty much the lowest minimum order quantity, 50. So please make sure that even if you've seen and you are like, I love these guys, I love what I'm seeing on this particular page, please make sure that they are actually going to sell a small quantity. If you're buying small quantity and if you're buying in bulk, good for you. This is like a very good store for you to buy more. So these are the reviews for this particular store. Video tips, right? The tips I already mentioned, where you can see live videos of the items. You can click to check more of a particular items, and you can also just from that particular video get linked up to the products page of that. These are the products that they have. Check the product, check the description, check the colors that are available and the sizes. Copy the link somewhere if you are not ready to place the order yet. Copy the link somewhere and move ahead to the next one. That's that on the live demo. So these are like the red flags to watch out for. The first one is no verified badge or missing business info but claiming to be a manufacturer. Please run away from these people. Their business info is not complete. There's no verified badge and they are saying they are manufacturers. Please, guys, do not buy from these people. If the product pages have zero details or awkward grammars, you are just seeing like the English that they are just writing is not just it at all. Like they're just saying this and saying that. They are saying trousers where it's supposed to be shirt. There's no consistency. Please run away. Like, do not buy from these people. Or fake looking reviews, even if it is a 5-star rated store. But the reviews are very like they are just looking, I don't think this is it. Or you just have this feeling. I think I already mentioned, like, if it looks off, right, it probably is. You can see a review like it is good more than 20 times. It is good, it is good, it is good, it is good. And if you now check the account, it's more or less like it's not even from one particular account. It is good, it is good, it is good. So that place is like flooded with a lot of reviews. Please do not buy from that store, even if it is all 5 rated. Do not buy from that store. Or if you see bad reviews, then suspiciously low prices. There are some prices that are just too good to be true. We know these things because we also sell products, right? You are a business owner, you sell this product, and you are wondering, how can this product, imagine a product that is selling for about 200,000 naira, right? And you are seeing on a supplier's page it is 10,000 or 5,000 naira. The margin is just too far. It is just too far. So please do not buy from people like that. Then vague responses or poor communication. They do not respond to you clearly, or they give like this one word reply. If you ask them a question, they're just telling you this, that. No in-depth knowledge, nothing. Like they are not answering your questions correctly. They are not telling you what you want to know, or they are communicating poorly. Their response time is bad. Please do not buy from them. So if it looks off, if it's too good to be true, it probably is. So you need to be careful. You need to take your time and go through all of this, right? So once you have verified everything and you are confident in the product that you've checked, you're confident in that particular store, you can just copy the link and head over to Proc360 to place your order, right? If you cannot go through all of those steps, or you need extra protection, you want Proc360 to help you to verify the supplier, to visit that particular supplier. Maybe you're buying like so much and you are scared of being scammed and you just want like a proof that this particular place actually exists, right? You could just head over to Proc360, share them the details, tell them what you want, and it will be, done for you. Easy peasy. So, guys, that is that on sourcing verified suppliers from or on Alibaba. Questions? If you have questions, please. This is your time. You could just unmute your mic.
All right. Thank you for the presentation. It was a good short one. My question is this: do you guys also help in procuring from madeinchina.com, or is only Alibaba and 1688?
At the moment, we do not procure from Made in China, right? But we can actually buy for you from Made in China. But we have other platforms like Alibaba, 1688, Taobao, Pinduoduo, and the likes that we can actually procure for you. I don't know if I answered your question.
Yes, you did. My second question is this, right? For the sea freight, the sea shipping,
Mhm.
how do we have an estimate of what, like the volume of a container, half container, quarter container, as the case may be, like in cubic meters?
If you want to get an estimate of what your goods or how much your sea shipping should be, because it's mostly in CBM, right? If you want extra, maybe you're looking for like a full container, you want to pay for a full container, you need to like contact customer support to help you with that. All right. But for CBM estimate, we have a shipping calculator where you can calculate that, where you can get that estimate. But for half container or a full container, you need to contact customer support to assist you with that.
All right, thank you.
Yeah.
Hello, I have a question.
Yeah. Okay. Please.
Do you guys like help if somebody's in the US?
Yes, we do.
Okay. So, and then you said that, sorry, I just actually just learned about this platform and I was just trying to fund my Alipay account. So I kind of have like very limited knowledge of what you do. If you can just give me like a quick breakdown of, what I can do on your platform, how it can help me, since I'm in the US, what I can do on that platform. Just a high level of,
Proc360 is actually a product that was built by Checkit, which is a supply chain solution company, to help business owners procure from China,
Mhm,
right? And with Proc360, you can place your orders. Maybe you have links. You're very vast with Chinese marketplaces like 1688 and the likes. You can
mhm,
send us links if you do not want to like go through all of the stress of
mhm,
having to like buy the items yourself. You could send us links of those items. We buy them for you. If you do not
mhm,
have the links, right, you could also send in pictures to Proc360 and Proc360 will source it for you and share you the quote. If you do not have pictures, you do not have the links, but you have like a description, you can describe it, like you have text, maybe you're looking for this particular thing or that, you can also place your order using text, right? Just put in the name of the product that you want and into source and get it for you. Then you can also send in, you know, your money, fund your wallet in dollars. Like that's the good thing about Proctors. You can either fund it in your local currency, it could be naira, cedis, or dollars, right? You fund it, right, and it will automatically be converted to renminbi. It's more like a store for your renminbi, right? You can also save it there. You can pay your suppliers from Proc360. Maybe you have a supplier you're already speaking with, right? You could and you've bought the product or you've already thought, oh, I want this particular amount or quantities, and you want to pay for the supplier those particular products rather with that particular supplier because you've negotiated, you could just get the account details or Alipay details of the supplier, put it on Proc360, and your payment will be processed. And if you're also using like Alipay, you want to like send money directly to your Alipay, you can also do that from Proc360. You get to like store your products, right? Your goods at the warehouse on Proc360. It has like this store where you can, manage all of your parcels in one place, put in like your parcel codes so that you know what has actually arrived at the store. So you have like a one stop where you can manage all of these things. You can now then, select the ones that you want to ship out You can now ship also from Proc 360, track your order in real time. Where has it gotten to? Has it been bought? Has it been processed? Has it left China? And all of that.
Okay, okay. Thank you so much. So, do you get like, is there an address you would put on your 1688, or where the supplier can send it, like your warehouse, like you were trying to do like a consolidation of what you're buying? You
Yes.
have something like that?
Yes, we have an address, right? And which is actually like your personal address with your own unique code for your own store space, right?
Okay,
So you share that with your supplier. It's
okay,
it's always on your dashboard.
okay. And then is there a limited time, like you say, oh, you have to store this at this time before you can start shipping it?
Yes, we have free
Mhm.
storage time of 30 days. After 30 days, you're charged for storing at the warehouse.
Okay. Okay. And then you can just let them know. Say, let's say, for example, that you buy some goods, you can tell them, send this to Nigeria, send this to US. You can actually separate those, right? Like that.
Yes, you can.
Okay. And then for those suppliers that are on 1688, would you guys go over there to the supplier to check if it's a real warehouse, or how do you do that?
You can actually request for that. If you need us to help you check if the supplier is real, you can request for supplier verification with Proc 360.
Okay, I think that's all right now. All right, thank you. And I did not see the dollar sign. I only see Naira and the city and the city on the website. So I usually just send it to my Naira account and then send it to the platform. So you might want
Oh,
to
oh,
check that.
okay. Or you can
Mm.
I'll look at that. But yeah, you can send in dollars. We have a dollar account you can actually send your money to. But if you also have Naira, you can send in
Mm-hmm.
Naira.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All righty. Thank you.
You're welcome. But if you have further
Hello, I
questions,
have a question.
oh, okay. Please.
Good evening. Thank you so much
Good evening.
for this class. Okay, so first, I think I want to ask a question from the last person that asked question. When it comes to supplier verification, does it come at a cost? Like asking Proc360 to verify for me, is there any cost attached to that?
Yes, it actually comes at a cost, right? So
Okay,
if you want that, you actually need to request for that. Unless you're
okay,
placing your order with Proc 360. But if you're buying yourself and you have like your supplier's details or you're buying like a lot, right? Maybe you're buying so much and you want to know if these guys are real. Okay. So we can actually verify, go to that place, and it's like 4% service charge of your total amount of goods.
oh, okay, okay. So normally, I was going to ask about not using all these apps like 1688, Alibaba. Let's assume I have a supplier like
Mm-hmm.
that yes, that I want to buy from directly, like a direct supplier, not using any apps. And I want to place order on Proc 360, or like I don't understand. How am I going to go about that? I have a supplier I want to buy from
Mm-hmm.
directly. So how do I, bring Proc 360 into the picture from
So
there?
you have the supplier like directly, maybe you're chatting with them on WhatsApp or
Yes,
WeChat,
yes, on WhatsApp, something like that.
and they've already showed you the product that
Yes,
you want
every
to buy. Okay, in that case, because you already have like a personal relationship with the supplier and you have already negotiated, you could use our platform to pay the supplier, and also use
okay,
our platform to store the goods. Like your goods are now sent to your own storage space in the warehouse, right? And also
okay,
ship with Proc 360,
oh,
because
okay,
you cannot get a link from there. I don't know if you understand. You can't
yeah,
get a link from WhatsApp because they've already you guys have negotiated. You've already seen like the pictures of what you want, and you know how much you want to pay for the goods. So you just pay
okay,
the supplier, get the details, and pay the supplier from Proc 360.
okay, okay, okay. All right. Also, I want to request, like, if there's going to be something like this on how to actually use the Prop 360 application, like normally, because I think when I was able to access, I just registered actually, and I was just trying to figure the whole space out. So I
Mm.
don't know if you can make out time one of maybe these days just to show us around how to properly make use of the app so that we get knowledge basically on how to use.
There's actually a recorded video of how to make use of the app, but we'll still take another session. So
Okay.
once that is, I'll announce it on the community.
Okay. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us today. Not to worry, the session was actually recorded, so a replay will be available soon so that you can watch again in case you missed anything or you just want like a refresher. So the session was recorded. Bye, everyone. See you later.
Bye.
Bye.